I'm back. This is Dudley's Crochet, aka Julia. And I'm just cutting yarn that I need to work on my rug. Having problems today. Keeps kicking people out and going private, and I don't know what it's doing. I guess if it don't work, then I'll just have to not do my live today. Like I said, it's raining and it's all yucky here. I got every light in the house on. Try to make it a little brighter. Hopefully this one will work. I don't know why it says private. That's what Connie said it said. Guess I'm going to have to call them to come back out and look at my dang internet. But if somebody's on here, leave me a message and let me see if I'm getting it. It says one person's watching, but I don't see any comments. So I don't know. Huh. Tell Charlie and Ollie I said, hey, Connie. But like I said, I'm just cutting some yarn. I'll show you my rug, what I've got done on it here in a few minutes. But I ran out of my red. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. Just got back from taking my ex-mother-in-law to get another shot in her eye. So, Charlie's got a broken meow, poor baby. Wish she was closer so I could come and see him. And after I get through cutting the yarn up, I'll show you what I got done. Oh, I didn't know she's got 4 kittens. I don't know where she's at. I sent her a message and she might be asleep still. I don't know. She never did text me back when I messaged her, so I don't know. I know last time she said she's asleep. Well, I'd still try to play with Ollie. Just give Ollie some time. He'll come around, I believe. Yeah, I texted her right after or messaged her right after I messaged you, and I never heard anything back. So I don't know. I hope she's okay. What'd you do over the weekend, Connie? Me and Timmy went to the movies the first time, and we went and watched Beetlejuice. He don't like Mr. Biscuit. He'll get used to him. Yeah, we went and saw that new Beetlejuice movie, and that was the first time we went to the movies. And then we went to his sisters and we grilled out turkey burgers. And Saturday we just stayed in most of the day because it was raining. And I wasn't feeling too good, so we just hung around the house. And I want to wish my son a happy birthday. I don't know if he watches my videos. I don't think he does, cause he ain't subscribed. He said he ain't got YouTube. Trying to make this light a little better. Oh, well, I ain't got no animals, and I don't want to get another one. I get too attached to them. So, but today's my son's birthday. He turned 25 today. I didn't know he took a vacation day. I woke him up early this morning. I thought he was at work. He said he went back to bed, and then my mom and daddy called him and woke him up. So his name's Terry, or TJ. I call him TJ. Connie. I did post it on Facebook. So he's not here today. I couldn't con him into making a video with me. So, but he's one that don't like to be. He says it embarrasses him. So I don't know. I even told him, I said, well, you don't have to talk. Just come over here and do a video. And he wouldn't do it. Well, his name is Terry. His daddy's name's Terry, but when he started, I always called him TJ for short. Because that's what I told him to call him in school, because it'd be easier to write on his papers. But when he got old enough, he told him that he wanted to be called Terry. So, but I told him I would never call him Terry. Tell your son I said happy birthday also. She's got yarn too. It's the first time you've been in here. I watch your channel all the time. Yeah, I tried to get him to do a video with me, and he wouldn't, so I said, well, I'm still going to shout you out on my video. He got mad about that, but he probably won't watch it, so. I think her name's Nancy, Connie. I can't remember, but I believe that's her name. I think she's the one that's doing the Boggy Creek blankets. I watch her and Crafty Floridian. As soon as I get through with cutting my yarn, I ain't got much more. I'll show you my progress on my rug. And then I'll start working on it. I don't know if I'll get any more today done or not. Or during the live. Time I get this cut. I hope Anita's okay. But I guess I can go ahead and show it. I'll just stop cutting my yarn here for a second. Okay. Make sure I don't lose my hook. That's what I've got done so far. I've started the star. Driving back from Tennessee, and I go up there to buy fireworks. But I'm starting my star and the blue. So, if you can see it, I started my star. I ran out of my red, so I'm having to cut it. I hope I have enough. I had to go digging this morning because I'm about out of my white. But I found a little ball of it, so I think I might have enough. I know I got enough blue. I hope you're safe, Nancy. You still doing the blankets for Boggy Creek or Bogey Creek? How's Biscuit doing today, Connie? Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, I'm using shelf lining and making a rug for my mama. My daddy threw all of her throw rugs away because he kept falling over them. And Mama asked me if I knew a way that I could make her somewhere he wouldn't slip. And I said, I think I know a way. So I'm going to make her these for Christmas. But I tested them. They don't slide. So oh, he's watching an old movie. Yeah, I love watching old movies. I like watching Turner Classics. But I've been watching Tubi, and it's got a lot of good old movies on it. They're showing a lot of horror movies from the 70s. Every Wednesday night, you're doing that? Yeah, I don't get on the internet much in the evenings. I just watch it during the day. And my son finally showed me how to get it on my TV, so I've been watching some on my TV. We had a regular flat screen, and it went out 2 years ago at Thanksgiving, and he had moved in with his grandma and left the TV, and he told me I could have it so we wouldn't have to go out on Thanksgiving and buy a TV. And it had the TV and all that on it, so it took him a couple months to get over here to show me how to use it. Because I am not very smart when it comes to technology. I had trouble this morning. The friendly lap. They've got Lifetime movies on TV too, and I think they got it live where they show what's on the regular channel on TV. So I watch that sometimes. But right now I'm into Halloween. Oh, I love me some old westerns too, Nancy. We got that Western Encore on Charter. We watch Gunsmoke and Lawman and Rifleman and what's that one with Steve McQueen in it? Wanted Dead or Alive. We watch all them old ones. And I think we got all of the first 7 seasons of Gunsmoke on DVD. But I just love old movies, old westerns. There's a movie my son told me to check out called Dead Silence. It's on Tubi. I'm going to check it out and see if it's any good. He says it is. Because that was mine and his thing when he was young. We watched scary movies. We'd pile up on the couch with blankets and popcorn and watch all kinds of scary movies. I'm almost done cutting all my yarn that I got. I hope this will be enough though. Because last time I didn't even have enough to do the other one, and then it had the same lot number, and I don't know, it was a different color on that circle blanket I made, or rug. Okay. Alright, I've only got all that done. And I can start working on it. Have you heard anything from Anita yet, Connie? I'm starting to get worried about her. Right now I'm watching shoot, I can't think of the name of it. Kindred Spirits. But I got it on pause. Oh. Yeah, everybody thinks it's weird I like old westerns and old movies because I just turned 46. But I don't know, I don't like this new stuff that comes out. It ain't that good to me. So start working back on here. Ah, there's Anita. Her rug is too pretty for the floor. Well, that's probably what my mama's gonna say. So she'll probably just put it somewhere. But I made her another one with a heart on it. Nancy. It's dark blue and with a pink heart in the middle. Anita, how are your kittens? I didn't know you had any kitties. Connie just told me. You missed what I got done on my rug, Anita. Now here's my rug so far. I've started the star and the rest of it. So oh, well, she didn't tell you either, Connie. Thank you, Anita. Has anybody watched that Beetlejuice movie but me, the new one? I don't think it's that good. The first one was a lot better. That's what I did this weekend. We went to watch our first movie together at the theater, and it was Beetlejuice, and we went to his sister's and had a cookout. You ain't missing nothing, Connie. Or I didn't think it was that good. Yeah, it probably would, Anita. We usually don't. We usually just wait for it to come out on TV, but we hadn't never been to the movies, and he wanted to go, but it didn't cost but $8 a piece, so that wasn't too bad. And we was going to eat after, so I told him I didn't want no popcorn. And it's a little bit cool here today, here where I'm at. It's raining though. So, like I said, I had to take my ex-mother-in-law for her eye injection. And they busted a blood vessel this time when they put it in her eye. But they did say the bleeding that she had behind her eye before, it ain't bleeding behind her eye no more. So that worked out pretty good. Then she took me out for breakfast, so I know it's weird. Take your ex-mother-in-law out or to the eye doctor, and then so yeah, I didn't like that Beetlejuice movie too good. I like the first one. Hey, Donna Lojarn, how are you doing? Are you working on anything? I'm sitting here working on my rug. But I think this is the first time you've been in my life, like one of my lives. Yeah, that's what I told Timmy when he wanted to go see it. I said, I don't usually like the remakes of a movie. He said, yeah, but we ain't been in the movies. Well, only reason why I talk to my ex is because he's my son's daddy. So, but he has calmed down from what he used to be. Here, I'll show Donna my rug. She said it hurt worse this time than it did last time. She's got to have one a month. I think she's got one more. And then they're going to, I guess, do an eye exam and see if she needs any more. If not, it'll be something she'll have to have done every once in a while, or she'll lose her eyesight. So, yeah, I hope you get home too. It's been raining in Tennessee. Yeah, it's raining in North Carolina. That's where I'm at, Nancy. It rained Saturday, and then it rained. It's clear Sunday. It started raining yesterday evening, and it's been raining ever since, or yesterday morning. We got a tropical storm out on the Outer Banks. You'll have to send me a pic when you get done with it, Anita. I'm trying to get this rug done, and I gotta get back on my dragon. Yeah, it might rain, Connie. I don't know. I hadn't heard anything about it your way, but they told us that we got a first weather watch or something, that we could get flooding. And I do have a little creek below the house here, so, but we're high up on a hill, so it don't never reach our house. But it got in the basement a couple of times and flooded it. Yeah, I prayed that it would leave y'all alone, Connie. Because I've been through them in Florida when I lived there when I was a girl. I lived in Florida for 10 years. I haven't heard anything about it, Donna. Who's it? Who's it by? Or who made up the pattern? When I get this rug done, I think I'm gonna start for my live doing a Tunisian blanket. I saw it on a short. I don't know what you called it. It's like the simple stitch, but you go in the back and pick it up instead of just going in. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I prayed for your sister too, Connie. I hate storms like that. Yeah, a couple years ago, it got downtown. We live right in town. So, uh, it wasn't but like 5 minutes from my house, there was tornadoes a couple years ago, and we heard it because he had the front door open, and it sounded like a train. Oh, I know, Donna, about the migraines, because I get them. It missed our house, but I heard it sound like a train. He had the front door open. I went over and pulled the door, shut the door. Dang, that's very powerful, Connie. Yeah, I went through Hurricane Andrew in Florida, Hurricane Julia, and Hurricane Emily. And there was some when I was born. Mom and Daddy had to go to a shelter, but I don't remember those. She don't remember the name of the storms. Yep, mine's been acting up since Friday. I'm having to take I got Mucinex stuff. And today is my son's birthday, Anita. Yeah, I remember you telling me, Connie. Yeah, during Hurricane Andrew, we lived in a little camper. It was in a trailer park, but that's the only thing she had available, and it was cheap. We lived in a camper during Hurricane Andrew, and it was just a really small one. It's an older one, and it took it. So she had that house I was telling y'all that was haunted in Florida. She let us have that one for the same thing we was paying for the camper, because it just swept it up. Yeah, migraines can be blinding because I get them a lot and my vision gets blurry and I can't see. But I haven't had one in a few weeks, so. And last week I was dizzy all week, but I'm feeling better now. You slept through, Andrew? Yeah, it was bad in Florida. I didn't sleep. We was at a shelter. So I don't like to sleep when there's a lot of people around that I don't know, so I stayed awake. And we lost everything, so she let us rent that house. It used to be a church for the same price as the camper, and then everybody that had anything extra, like pots and pans and stuff like that, and clothes, they took up for us at her church, so we wasn't in too bad of a shape. I can't sleep through them. I hear one little sound and I'm awake. So, yeah, I've had really bad ones. And they make me, like, tired. Like I want to sleep. Have you tried putting a ice pack on your head, Donna? That's what the doctor told me to do. It helps a little bit. Oh, they make you cold and tired? Huh. I get like clammy, and I guess I don't know. I'm hot and cold at the same time. Yeah, Excedrin don't work for mine. I get my ice pack. I got one of them old timey water bottles, and I filled it up with water, and I leave it in the freezer because I have a bad back too, and I use it. And I'll wrap it up in a towel, and I'll lay it right across here, or if it's hurt more back here, I put it in one of those two spots and get in the dark. And that usually helps. But sometimes I have them for days. No, I haven't tried that. Because a lot of the smelly stuff makes my sinuses go crazy. That's what I was telling the doctor, and he said, well, the only thing I know is for you to use an ice pack. And they prescribe me that medicine for them, but I can't afford it, so I don't get it. But I've had them since I've been a little girl. Oh, it helps with congestion too. Yeah, sometimes I do put that ice pack over my eyes because it don't let in no light. So, yeah, I don't see anything that anybody sprays or something that's got a real strong scent. It makes my sinuses start bothering me. So, but if I put it on my feet, it probably wouldn't bother me no more. What triggers mine when I get under stress, or sometimes when I'm getting ready to be sick, I'll get a migraine for a couple of days and then I'm sick. That's one way I knew I had COVID. Or the C word. I forgot I ain't supposed to say that word. But stress is my main thing, and just not getting enough rest can cause mine. Yeah, I've got the Vicks Vapor Rub. I think it's lavender. Timmy bought me some. I think it's been a couple months ago. Back when I was having them migraines, he thought it might open my head up and make my headache go away, but let's see if I don't drink something with caffeine in it, it'll cause a migraine. I don't eat chocolate, and I drink wine every once in a while. So, well, I have low blood pressure. I don't know if it's because of that, but I have low blood pressure. It stays low a lot. I know when I was pregnant, they was afraid because it was really low. My mama has high blood pressure. Uh, Daddy's has been going up. No, I didn't know anything about that, Nancy. Yeah, Daddy's has started creeping up ever slowly. So I don't know what they're going to do, but Mama's is really high. I don't have high blood pressure. My mom does. Yeah, mine stays low and it causes me to pass out. So I had that back in school. And then mine was really low when I was pregnant. And then I had it again. Oh my Lord. Well, I lost my little Snoopy. He got my fiance Timmy, or you might as well say my husband. We've been together for almost 15 years, but I just got through taking him out, and the night before he barked all night and kept me up. So I had to come in here and sit in the living room so he would be quiet. And he gets, the next night I went in there and went to bed. I didn't hear him bark. I guess I passed out or something. And I just took him out. I don't know why he let him out. So he let him out without the chain, didn't go out there with him, because I usually put him on a leash and take him outside. And he just left him out there and he got hit. So I ain't getting no more dogs or cats. I had my miniature Dotson. I had her for 9 years. And she passed away from some kind of health problem that her mama and daddy had. So thank you for stopping by, Nancy. And I hope you all are safe on your way home. So I told him I didn't want no more dogs or cats or nothing like that. So I wasn't ready to get that dog, and he wanted to get it. So well, Trixie had been gone for about 4 years, Connie, and I kept telling her I didn't want another dog. But when we first got together, I told him if anything happened to Trixie, I would like to get a beagle. Well, I forgot all about telling him, and then all of a sudden he heard it on the swap shop. I think's where he heard it. A breeder had him, and he said, I got a surprise for you. And I said, well, where we got to go? He said, we got to meet somebody. So he told me to pick which beagle I wanted. And I picked the one the same color as Trixie was. And he told me boys are better dogs than girls. They're easier. And that is a lie. I had trouble with that dog from the get-go. Took me forever to get him potty trained, and Trixie, she picked it up just like that. I should have got the little girl that looked like her. But I named him Snoopy. But he had poured some concrete around the house because where that creek's at, it flooded under the basement. So there's holes where something's dug holes under the house. So he's putting concrete, pouring about this wide around the whole house. And we got Snoopy's name on there in the year that we got him. And then he put his footprints in the cement too. So well, like I said, I had her for 9 years, and just one morning she woke up and she couldn't move her back end. And it was right when COVID hit, and there wasn't no vets that I could get in touch with. But she wasn't in no pain because she wasn't hollering or wouldn't let I could touch her. So I got a dropper and I gave her water and I fed her out of my hand. And then she got to where she didn't want none of it. And I finally got a hold of the vet, and she told me that there wasn't no use to bring her in, that if she wasn't in pain, to just let her keep her at home because COVID was around. So and she would drag her back in, and she was walking on her front paws, but then she got to where she couldn't. I hope they do grow old with you, Connie. I was hoping I'd keep my Trixie, but because they say them dogs live 14 to 15 years, but They said it was something genetic that either the mother or their father had, is what caused her to do that. Because I know when she was a baby, she'd just be walking and all of a sudden just flop over. And it looked like she was dead. So, but like I told him, I don't want no more animals. No more, no more, no more. And I mean, I didn't even want to get him at the time. I said, I get too attached and I can't handle it. He said, but you said that you're lonely during the day. I said, yeah, I am lonely during the day, but I'll just cope with it. I said, cause, I don't know, I think it's this ghost I got in here killing them. Because they both started throwing up all the time. And that dog would bark about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when that thing was walking across by the bed. He would start barking and wake me up. So I think that ghost has something to do with it, and I ain't bringing another animal in here to deal with it. And then I told him, I said, my health's bad for another thing. And I said, we're both going to get old and probably won't be able to take care of an animal. So I don't know. Now he's talking about wanting to get another Dachshund. And I said, well, if you get one, you're going to take care of it. Because I ain't. I said, I don't want no more dogs. I said, if I wanted a Dachshund, I would have got a Dachshund when we got Snoopy instead of a Beagle. But I don't know. I do get lonely, and Snoopy was a comfort to me during the day when he wasn't being stubborn. But I had to get on to him all the time because we heat by wood and he liked to eat wood. So and I was afraid it was going to make him sick or something. Or kill him. Because I looked it up and it said that wood could get lodged in their bowels and it could cut their stomach lining. And so I put him in his cage and tell him no and put him in his cage, and he'd go right back when I let him out again. He was pretty stubborn. They say Dachshunds are stubborn, but they ain't. I found that Beagles are more stubborn. But your two fur babies, Connie, they're pretty. But we got tons of stray cats outside. We can't pet them or nothing, but we give them all our scraps and everything like that. So, and they sit in our yard and lay on our cars and underneath our cars. So I have to look every time I go outside to make sure there ain't a cat under there. Because I hate to run over one. I'd bawl my eyeballs out. And I'm trying to get this done so I can work on that dragon. And then I want to try to do a Charlie Brown thing, and I want to do it like a Tunisian bedspread. He's wanting another one. And when I get this done, I'll be starting it for our sitting chats. You slam on? I do too, Anita. I don't even like to hit them. And one time a stray cat had kittens up here, and I had left, and when I come back, when I pulled up, I seen one of them little kittens dead. And come to find out, my neighbor over next door had drove around her house and on our driveway and run over the little kitten. Charlie Black. Yeah, I want to do like a Charlie Brown. I've got one way up here. So, I think I can trace around it and I can make the eyes, the nose, and the little squirrely part. I can draw that in there and the little stripe on his shirt. I want to do that for Timmy for Christmas. So, but I got a lot of Christmas presents to get done, and I don't know if I'm going to get them done. Because if I give my son the Michael Myers I made for his birthday, then I'll have to make him something else for Christmas. But I'm kindly wanting to give him the Michael Myers, since it is close to Halloween. But I don't know. I went over to his apartment, and he's got them all up on the wall. Every one I made him. Yeah, I made Chucky. I think you might remember it. I made him Chucky one year, and I made him the Bride of Chucky. And then I made him. He wanted Michael Myers, so I might make him Jason for Christmas. Are you going to use that pattern by Rhonda Butler, Connie? Yeah, he wants Freddy, but I ask him every year, which one do you want? And she's got Chucky, Freddy, Michael Myers, Jason, the Bride of Chucky, the little man off of Saw that rides the tricycle. She's got all of them on her channel that are no-sew. Oh, it's one off of Etsy. I like her patterns because they're no-sews, except for you make the arms separate and then you attach them. So I like doing it that way. But I like her patterns. They're simple. I looked for a dragon, but the one I found was by Sharon Ojala. Because I'm trying to make it big. Because I made a pillow for, well, it's my sister-in-law's son. I made him a pillow by hooked by Katie that had a dragon on it, but that thing was complicated, and he's wanting me to make him another one. I said, no, I ain't making another one. I said, I'll make you something else with the dragon. So that dragon is probably about that big between my hands. And his mama told me to do it orange and black, so my black yarn finally dried. So I can finish it now. So need to go drink me some tea, because it usually opens my head up. Did you go yard selling over the weekend, Connie, or thrift stores? I didn't get to go this week. Oops, better count how many rows I got. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got one more row after that. They ain't had none. Yeah, we ain't seen very many either. But I wasn't feeling well this weekend, so we didn't go nowhere other than to watch Beetlejuice and go to her house. Saturday I stayed in. I didn't go nowhere. At least I'm not dizzy anymore. So I think Timmy's got to work this Saturday, so we probably won't get to go either. Hopefully I can get this thing done before next week. How you feeling today, Anita? I forgot to ask you. Well, we've been on for almost an hour, so you not feeling good, Anita? I'll keep praying for you. Yeah, last week I wasn't feeling too good. I was dizzy headed and just felt weak, and I didn't want to move. I don't know what was wrong, but I slept in a little bit Saturday. I think that helped me. Well, we've been on for almost an hour, so I guess I'm going to let everybody go, and I'm going to work on my rug a little bit more. Almost got one section of the red done. You're welcome, sis. And I love all y'all on here, and I will see y'all for WIP IT Wednesday. And I hope everyone's safe and have an awesome day. You finished one leaf, Connie? I got almost one red section done on the next row since I was cutting them and started it. But I think I'm going to let everybody go and rest because I've been on the go all morning and work on my rug for a little bit. And I will talk at y'all later. Well, maybe.